Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. Capricorn, we're going to see what messages are coming for you in this reading. I always remind you that these readings are, of course, generalized. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. I also need you to allow your intuition to be present as I'm doing this reading, because when you do that, you will see that your intuition will start giving you more messages, okay? Your intuition will start giving you those personalized messages. As I am giving you a message, your intuition will start working. Okay, and so together we are co-creating almost like a personal reading for you. So whatever is happening for you, we are going to see what the divine wants you to receive. I'm also going to grab some tarot cards as well, and then we can get started. I also want to remind you, Capricorn, to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and also your ascendant sign. When you do that, you get more information as well. And if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, that would be awesome, because it is always important to have an energy exchange. All right, so let's have a look to see what is up. All right, so from what I can see, we have some interesting energies that are here, okay? You have some trust issues. There is just something that is triggering you and questioning who you trust. Why? Why is your trust issues triggered now? You are looking at life as a whole and questioning every single area of life. And so what we are going to discuss is that feeling of sometimes not being sure about who to believe, who to trust. And this is leading to you feeling like you don't know where you're going, right? How can you plan for the future if you are having some trust issues? So we're going to talk about these two cards that are here. And you also have a major arcana card of the Tower. And no one ever wants to receive the Tower card. But the Tower card is important, because instead of looking at the Tower card as frightening, instead of looking at the Tower card as something that is scary, look at the Tower card as the card that liberates you from situations. Because for some of you, you are currently stuck in situations that you know that are not good for you. You might be choosing to stay in your comfort zone. You might be choosing to just not see some home truths. You might be just in a situation where you feel bound to that situation and therefore feel like you have no choices. So there has been some alarm bells that have been ringing for quite some time. Because when we get the Tower card, it is not always like boom, something just comes out of the blue and destroys everything. No. You get the alarm bell, you ignore the alarm bell gets louder. This is your intuition talking to you. This is your intuition nudging you. This is your intuition trying to get you to move. But because of fear, because of whatever reason, you are not making that movement. And so there is almost like that feeling where the divine has to come and shake you out of this situation, destroy that situation so that you can exit, so that you can be born anew, so that something better can come. So there is just a situation that is being highlighted and that is being brought to the forefront of your mind, because I feel that you already know what the situation is about. So this is why I invited your intuition to be present as you're listening to this reading, because this is really important. There is something that you cannot keep on ignoring. There is something that you cannot keep on running away from, because this thing that you're running away from is stealing your peace, is stealing your joy. There is just theft that is here. Because when we're having the Seven of Swords, it is that energy where there is deception, there is lies, there is a thief that seems to come in the night and take something away. But again, remember, the alarm bells were already ringing. Your house alarm is ringing. Do you stay asleep or do you go and investigate why that alarm is ringing and who triggered that alarm? So do you understand why these two cards are here? So for some of you, this is something that is in your mind that you're thinking about, that you're trying to logically see a way out of, but you can't. Some of you, there is just something where you are the thief in the night, because you are not shifting, you are not moving, you are not doing what you know that you should be doing. So therefore you are stealing your own peace by staying in a situation that is giving you a lot of anxiety, that is giving you a lot of stress, that your mental health is suffering from. So these two cards can play in lots of different ways. And like I said, this is why I invited your intuition to be here, because everyone who's watching, you're all at different stages, you're all going through different things, but still the energies apply nonetheless. So for some of you, as you are hearing this message, because the Seven of Swords, the swords are about information, they're about your mind. So your intuition is ringing the alarm bells, and finally you're hearing the message. Finally, you're doing something about the information that is coming in from the tower. For some of you, your alarm could go off in your home, or it could just be that you are being reminded to be extra vigilant about your safety, to be extra vigilant online, to just make sure that your home is protected, to be extra sure that your passwords are safe, and everything that you do online, you're not compromising your own security. Okay, so going and changing your passwords, going and doing all that is important, because you could just see that a thief gains access to your passwords and they go and wreak havoc. They're able to steal from you. They're able to do something with the information that they're getting from you, from your online presence, from your online profiles. So again, there is a situation that is there as well that you need to know about. Okay, so the first oracle card that you received, okay, was talking about birthing a new age. And this card is saying that birthing new creations. So from some of you, from the tower moment, which liberates you, which sets you free, is allowing you now to birth something new forward. All right, this card is talking about dreaming a new world into being. So after the tower moment has hit, okay, this is now seeing you free. Before, you were in a situation, you were bound, but now you are starting to see yourself in a completely different light. So for some of you, you are having that situation where you are free to now choose. You are not in your comfort zone anymore. You're out here. And as being out here, you're working with your guides, you're working with the ancestors, you're working with the celestial beings that are here helping you transition through this tower moment that is here. So there is something new that is on the cards that is being birthed forth. And this newness is all to do with divine timing. So divine timing is also working on your favor. So sometimes it might seem, like I said, that the tower moment happens and it is scary. But understand that this is divine timing, because you were meant to have moved. You were meant to have shifted. You were meant to have already left a situation so that when the tower struck, it didn't find your home. It found an empty cave, because divine timing is saying that the tower is going to be hit. So whether you choose to stay or whether you choose to go, this is non-negotiable. This situation is going to happen because this is divine timing. So go and make the preparations that you need to make before divine timing comes and the tower strikes and the lightning strikes and that tower moment happens and finds you unprepared. This is your intuition, which is going to be talking to you right now and telling you where you need to prepare, because divine timing is about to arrive. Are you ready? That is the question that you can answer. There is also a situation that for some of you, this situation is to do with your love life. Okay, this situation is to do with your other half, the person that you're with at the moment. All right. We have our Knight of Cups that is here. And I have a channel that is specifically to do with love, but these cards have come in a way that you also need to be aware of this situation. So for some of you, maybe you are new, you're dating someone new, and the message that is coming in is to be really careful with that person that you're dating, because they might seem like the perfect match, but they're not. What they're gonna come in and do is trigger your trust issues, is put you in a situation where you are just gonna feel like you can't trust again. Because when we're looking at the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups brings the energy of the love him and leave him type of person. This is the Casanova type of person. This is the person who cannot be trusted. So for some of you, you could be seeing that you've entered a relationship recently, or your relationship that you're in right now. Just be aware that the person could just seem perfect. This person could just seem like everything that you hope for, everything that you wish for, but then something happens that comes and shakes your world. This could be that tower moment that is happening in your love life as well. So just be aware that there's a situation here that you might not be aware of right now, but your intuition should have been talking to you right now. And what's happening? The divine is saying that it is time to let this situation go. It is time to let this relationship go. And this is for some of you. You've already been feeling this. This reading is not just the first time that you've thought about this. You have already been feeling this for a long time. And now we don't have time to be messing around anymore, because divine timing is going to come and end things if you are not willing to end them. But again, this is that alarm bell that is ringing for you. Understand that you get to make the final decision about what it is that you want to do. You can receive this message. You can understand this message. You're grasping exactly what the divine is trying to tell you in this reading. But again, because of various situations, circumstances, fear, whatever it is, you might choose to stay in this situation. And then the divine is saying that divine timing is going to come and do what it needs to do. But do not be afraid. You're always given that warning, that alarm bell, so that you can start making preparations. But always understanding that listening to your intuition is always, always important. Where is the alarm bell ringing in your life right now? Maybe if you feel like it, comment in the comment section below. Otherwise, this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.